listen, all these attachments, give me a fucking break. Come on. I mean, in all the settings I got to go through, at the end of the day, I know they make decisions for certain reasons, and now that we're building a game ourselves, I'm definitely more mindful of shitting on something when I don't know the amount of the body of work that it took to get to where it's at today. But yeah, half the attachments are useless. Like, I don't want to have to look up a YouTube or a TikTok just to see what my gun needs to be running. And, you know, I can't imagine that they had that much foresight, because the only argument I can make in my head is like, maybe they love to add all these attachments because people are just going to make more content about the game, and they're basically deploying like guerrilla marketing with user-generated marketing. Like, hey, this is the class you need to run. So maybe it's a good thing. I don't know.
Dude, there's 28 underbarrels.
Yeah,
by itself.
Brother, it doesn't make any sense. And then I had to use like 2 different AKs just to unlock the AK-74U. Some of the stuff is just too damn confusing. But to me, the thing that pissed me off the most is the first thing I said. If you are hating on this Call of Duty, you never liked fucking Call of Duty in the first place. You're just jamming up the airwaves with your shitty-ass opinion. It's Call of Duty. It's not much different year to year, and maybe that's what you hate about it. But don't come into chats every single year like, I'm not buying this fucking game. Well, we know. We don't want to hear about it. It's Call of Duty. It's not that much different, so shut the fuck up.
And it made $800 million in 3 days, so obviously
it's over $1 billion now. MW2
didn't do much.
Core gameplay, a lot of fun. I do hate some of the aspects of making the game more entry-level friendly, you know, making the game easier, but I don't know, man. If you look back at even some of the most beloved maps, like Crash had a bunch of areas on the map that were absolutely useless. Like, I got Doc posting that clip. Listen, I don't like the highway map. It's not as bad as people describe, but it's definitely not the best. Yeah. Either way, he's like, who's designing these maps? A lot of old beloved Call of Duty maps had very pointless parts of the maps. You know, I do think 3-lane is best for competitive, but I don't think that every map needs to come down to a science and be absolutely perfect. I don't know, man. For the first time in my life, I'm like more on Call of Duty side than I ever have been before. But the rank play, we'll see. I think Treyarch working on it, and the fact that this game's going to be around for 2 years, it doesn't hurt me as much, the fact that it's dropping in 2023, but I still think it's bullshit. Launch the fucking rank play the same day the goddamn game comes out. No, it's not that fucking hard.
I agree.
Yeah, listen, Call of Duty, it's a game that people play for a couple months and then they're done with it. They're back on to something else. But, yo, why are we launching this shit 4 or 5 months? And, that's what we got to be happy about. We finally got it, but it's 5 months too late. This game's out for 2 years, so I give them the benefit of the doubt. But, guys, how many releases are we going to do to where we don't have ranked day one?